evening, people from Atlanta. This is the Outsider League of Skytear Week 5 Table 3. This is the last round before top 16, and we are going to see the battle between aShun and qwak. King of Jokes is here for you with two friends by my side. Not really, because they are on the other side of the planet right now. From Australia, we have Kral.
Howdy.
And from America, we have RG Commander.
Hello, everyone.
So tonight it's a clash of two factions. Napten versus Leviathan. All 6 Napten heroes for aShun versus all 6 Leviathan heroes for qwak. Two very interesting decks. We will talk about them during the game. So first of all, let's flip the victory conditions for this match. So we have the Tamer, we have Right Breach, and we have Obstinacy. Oh my god, a little bit of everything, guys.
Should make for a nice and interesting match.
Yep.
I like it.
So the guys can start. I will ping the coin for the coin toss, and let's see who goes first. So as we said, Napten versus Leviathan, and two very good outsiders. So the Lord of the Ancestors for qwak, so for the control, I think, and then the Silent Ambassador for aShun. So we will see the draft. What you guys want to see for this match? It's a little bit of everything right now.
Well, just looking at the abilities, I would expect... okay, so yeah. With the Lord of the Ancestors being the outsider chosen, that makes the Tamer a little less likely, as the Lord of the Ancestors is a little bit more focused on control rather than brute force. So basically, I would expect to see possibly a Right Breach win going forward by use of the outsider.
Yep, that's a good point. And I think the Lord of Ancestor is good for qwak, because he has pretty much an anti-aggro deck, because he runs like 7 disarm in his deck, and also with Freyel he can heal the heroes very much. So as we can see, the start of the draft, qwak choose Astrida and Shillavi, and aShun is going for Akuti, Ekrit, and Shafati.
Don't think
so
really big surprises there.
Yeah. So the draft goes on, and we have Brivar and Freyel for qwak, and Setheru as the last choice for aShun. You know, they have both interesting decks, because for example, aShun is a pretty balanced mono Napten deck with some twist. Usually in a mono Napten deck, you build Setheru as the bolt machine, but here is Shafati the bolt machine. Setheru is built more as a control mage with 3 not so fast, 3 migraine, and 1 disrupt. And disrupt is a pretty tricky card, particularly in this matchup, because qwak has Freyel. So I don't know if qwak expects a disrupt from aShun. And on the other side, another pretty tricky card is Shadow of Death for Akuti, on Akuti, and maybe aShun is afraid of a Twisted Legend, but overall this is a clever choice, even if qwak doesn't run that. So we can start. The player number 1 is aShun, and we will see how he will start the game. So 2 mages, so Brilvar is not a threat.
Brilvar's always a threat unless there's charm. but he's
Yeah.
less threatening when 3 armor counts for absolutely nothing.
Yeah. And aShun has 2 charms in the deck. So first move, I think it will be the standard opening for Akuti. So a move, and then the worship. So he can clear all the minions unless he flips a -1. He doesn't have many -1 in his deck because only the ultimate
That's
of
definitely gonna
Seteru. So the minion is pretty much dead. He doesn't have so many -1 because I know that Akuti is one of his choice because he has 3 presents with her. So I think he wanted he didn't want to he didn't want to have so many -1 in the deck. So Akuti is and his activation. So let's see how qwak responds.
And it was a good choice, I think, to go and clear those out, since right breaches the victory condition, wipe out all the minions on your opponent's right side, and they can't really push the control token any closer towards your tower.
Definitely a solid choice. And then, I mean, he's playing Nupton, so Ekrit and Astrida are both capable of clearing a lane each, which gives him 2 heroes that can do anything else he chooses.
Oh, yeah.
Rule number 1, try not to lose.
Yeah.
So put your lane pusher on your left lane if there is a right breach.
We've got Giacomo calling obstinacy on Setheru, turn 3 or 4. And saying that qwak is going to be, he's going to miss Kanui.
Okay, so
I will never miss Kanui.
qwak, interesting move for qwak. So he spent 2 action to put Shillavi on the bush, and with the 3rd action he shapeshifted Astrida. And here we have for aShun the standard opening with Ekrit. So go into the dome and clear all the minions.
And flip a charm when you clear them, so that's one charm that he'll be playing.
Yeah, 1 less to play. So, and now 2 activations and 0 enemy minions on the field. So good start for aShun. Now I think Astrida is shapeshifted, so he can clear 1 minion. Here we go, and then lose 2 HP with his ability called Song of the Deaths, and then spawn another one. And with the 3rd action, I think he's gonna lead from the end. Yeah, indeed, he leads from the end. I think aShun, with his choice to run 2 mages, he wants, and he has so many bolts. He has 3 migraines, 3 shatterminds, soul scream, 3 nightmares incarnate. I think he wants to go for obstinacy, since the tamer is not a threat with Lord of Ancestors. But you never. One game, I won for the tamer with the Lord of the Ancestors.
I mean, anything's possible when you flip well enough.
True.
Yeah. Ooh,
Swiftness.
We have a swiftness for Shafati. I think I will go for a Astrida. Yeah, indeed.
I think we might see a mermaid starting to die.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Shafati is attacking. Is +1, so 4 damage to Astrida. So, remember that 7 disarms and 6 heals are a lot, but 4 disarm. He has a Scourge of built as an anti-aggro, so he only has a Freyel as a threat,
Ooh,
and 2 Snowblind with Breedbug.
that's an interesting decision to lead blindly from the deck.
I think it's a good choice because you don't want to run out of cards.
No, but he played Swiftness and
one.
got his card back, so that's
Yeah.
an interesting decision. But then again, it's not his right breach, so he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
ensure-
You just have to defend that side. Okay, move, attack, and worship, and lead. Move, attack, and lead with Freyel, so
Yep.
nothing special. For qwak.
And what I might do to make this easier for people is spin around so that people can see the overlay on the correct sides.
I think now it's a good Brilvard can taunt Ekrit on the into the dome.
At some point, we want to get a blue hero into the dome. Otherwise, Ekrit just wins free control.
I have a feeling that's probably going to be Brilvar.
Yes, and he can move, lead from the deck and then taunt. But I think aShun will go into the dome with Steru.
I guess that's the real decision he's got to make here.
Yeah, that's a pretty big point. So he moves with Steru. Let's see where. Hey.
Yep.
Looks like you called it, King.
Yeah.
Right into the dome.
Yeah. Go to the dome. You worship. Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice
okay.
to have the worship.
Never hurts to have some extra spell damage.
That's a pretty strange move for the worship.
Well, it's a bit of an
decision. Lead from the. I think he wants to set up the turn number 2.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it looks like he wants to potentially set up a kill on a Strider here.
And now, since qwak doesn't have the flux, the dome is aShun is for aShun. So he will have the Lord of Ancestors, maybe for relieve the pressure on his right lane. And that's the big thing about the outsiders. They can change the pace of the game very much. Okay, let's see Brilvar. Brilvar is gonna move. Here we go. The big taunt.
Oh, he's still going into the dome.
Yep.
Well,
I think he feels like he has to contest him at this point.
Yeah.
A lead from the deck.
Okay.
And the worship.
Just keeping that hand size up.
Nice.
Cards and 5 cards.
You know, here we go the charm. This is a big play.
There we go.
Play by
Looks like
there
that's
we go.
the second one.
This is a very, very, very big play. I think this is a key part of the game, because when you go versus Brilvar, you have to run charm. You have to run go charm. So run charm.
Oh, that's a unfortunate lead from the deck for aShun.
Okay. So we will see. Now, it's a charm for the lead. Okay, sorry. No. He played the charm. Okay. Okay, sorry. It's number 1, not so fast. So fast. So just 1 mana. And he push 2. And now the pressure is up. Now the pressure is up for aShun.
Yeah.
Well, we knew it was going to be a risk leading from the deck, but like you said, King, he wants to keep those cards in his hand to be able to play them.
Now the good thing is that he already has the Akuti illusions next to an enemy minion.
Yep.
So he can he have one more. He has one more action.
Yeah, and then there's
a
win on the left lane for qwak as well.
Yes. The question now is where do he put the outsider?
I feel like the answer is in lane number 1 to help defend a right breach. He hasn't seemed to commit too hard to his own right breach, so...
Okay. Yeah, definitely will go for obstinacy, but he has to do a lot of damage. Indeed. So the chat, RG Commander?
Yep. Someone asked, was the Estrada lead blind? I don't believe so. I believe I saw her.
The Estrada lead was from hand.
I think, yeah. It was from hand. It was from hand.
And Calibra, I'd love to hide the player names for a cleaner and nicer stream, but I don't know how. I don't have that level of tech savvy with Tabletop Simulator, sadly.
Yeah.
It's a miracle working out how to get the stream going.
No, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, I think a big shout out to Kral. So I think it's an attack, and then a spawn, and then he plays with the third action the overwhelm. So choose a friendly minion on the battlefield and place it adjacent to another friendly minion on the battlefield. So he moves a friendly minion from his right lane to his left lane. So more minions to defend the right breach.
And he absolutely has to after this round. Whenever both control tokens advanced against him, especially the right lane, if he doesn't slow down the bleeding on the right lane on the right lane.
Yeah, I definitely feel like he's not playing for a right breach of his own at this point. Which to me is saying that he's trying to set up for obstinacy.
Yes.
And
maybe on Estrada, she already has only 10 HP.
Yeah, 10 health on Estrada without something like a shove or a time warp to avoid Shafathi or a disarm. That could be quite a lot of damage with 2 mana.
Indeed. And now the turn 2 and turn 3 are so important. We will see heals, we will see disarms. I feel like that. So we will see aShun. He just has to punch Strider to death.
Yeah. And then obviously just wait a turn, let her respawn, punch her some more, and boom, game's over.
Yep.
Easy.
Calibra likes the screen display. He can see all the important information. I'm glad the static camera at this point in time is working all right for everybody.
Yep. And here we go. Set up
right.
for turn number 2, and now he's in line of sight of his illusion. So this is skirmish.
Quite a possibly dead Estrada.
Here it goes.
And now the thing is that Estrada can't disarm Seteru because he's on a bush.
Yep.
No, you're right.
Even
so this is
the only... No, not even a snowblind AoE goes that far.
No.
Oh, that's...
And then,
that hurts.
This is a big punch.
So, Shattermind?
For sure. Or Shattermind. Here we go. 4 more damage.
Oh, all right.
Oh, is there a heal, though?
Heal? Yeah.
Looks like qwak's thinking about it.
He has to heal. The problem is that if Shafathi has a plays Nightmares Incarnate, I think she's dead anyway. Oh, a time warp.
Oh, that's interesting that he didn't play it in response to the attack.
Yeah.
That did
Good.
6 damage or 7 damage?
Yeah,
7
6 damage
Yeah.
attack.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't know why
I
either.
feel like time warping into, either backwards into the other cover hex or into the dome would have been better before the attack resolved.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it
a
could
good
always.
point.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's a good point. No. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say sometimes you just have like a brain freeze moment. You're like, oh my god, they did 6 damage, and you don't realize it until after the thing resolves.
I can definitely agree with that one. It's happened many
Here we go. The Nightmares incarnating response. Big play by aShun. So Astrida now is dead.
Unless there's a heal from Shilavi.
Yeah. The only hope is a heal for Shilavi. No, she's
She's
dead.
off the board.
That's blood.
Oh my god. 2 more cards for aShun. And Obstinacy now is a big threat because Astrida will return in turn 3.
Mhm.
Yep.
So the next turn, since she isn't activated yet.
Now, remember, I told you guys about this before we started the stream, but I had a match once with Obstinacy, and I had Kerchi got completely destroyed one round, and then my opponent just walked up around my Nexus, and as soon as he respawned, boom, he was dead again. So
it's definitely a very solid way to approach Obstinacy is tee up a hero and then kill them before they activate, so you can just kill them again the next turn.
Yep.
Yeah. And now that we can call little misplay to not to play time warp before attack can be big. But live stream, the pressure is high.
Sure.
So everyone does mistakes.
It's definitely a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And like we were saying, you definitely miss cards. Just like when you get attacked with a melee hero and you have 2 disarms in through the eyes and you forget to play either one of them.
Sounds like a personal story.
Yes, it certainly was.
Okay, so now qwak is thinking.
I think the other thing worth mentioning is at least qwak's safe from Setheru just dropping an ultimate next turn as well, because we saw that on turn 1.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
So there's a bit less risk, but Setheru can still quite comfortably cross the board to any one of the Nexus squares for qwak next turn.
Yeah, I think now qwak has to pressure the lanes or trying to take the dome because otherwise
so the right lane is a lot of pressure right now, but at the same time there's not as easy to push for qwak because of the placement of the cards in the outsider.
I was gonna say I was going to say qwak. I think qwak's best chance might be overload the right side and try to get right breach.
Yeah.
Before his hero gets kaboomed again, but I don't know if he can. Like, there's I think 4 minions for the 4 yellow minions I count. Yeah. So he's gonna have to clean house over there first.
Yeah.
I think it's not a bad decision to try to push his left lane, because now he's enraged to damage the tower, and aShun doesn't have any minion to defend that. So I think this is one of the best choices you can make right now in his position.
But he still has Ekrit, and Ekrit, as we know, can kill both of those minions nice and comfortably.
Yeah. We will see. So Freyal does a movement, a move, an attack, and a lead from the deck. Now he plays a presence. I think this is a little misplay also, because it was better if he presents, since he can predict too. before the lead. I think.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
But maybe he knows that is a 3-mana card.
Or maybe even saving presence to play with Shalavi. Try a bit harder to win that lane for the right breach.
Qwak, not quack. Okay, Kuba. Qwak. a Polish player. So here we go.
Yep, there go the minions.
Yep.
Here we go.
There are some dead minions.
Only a +1, so this is not the Smelt special with the Akrit AoE. So he always flips +3 with Akrit. I don't know how we can do that.
I have noticed that. It's almost like he secretly predicts before each one. Especially when he targets your heroes and hits 2 of them or more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now we movement, worship and attack with Akrit. Now Qwak's turn. Polish player.
And everyone will have to bear with us. I'm sure we're going to mispronounce the players' names from time to time.
Yeah. But you know that my pronunciation, my accent is quite Italianish. Let me see that. So I can barely talk in English. In Polish is even harder.
Definitely.
Yeah, you are a special guy, man. We know that. Number 1 on the ladder, I think.
Number 1 on the ladder, number 1 in our hearts. Oh, all right. Looks like we've made a decision on what we're going to do here. Bryvar is going.
Bryvar is going.
That's
and out of the dome.
Well, I mean, it shuts down Akuti because Akuti's not yet activated, and she will have to, if he taunts again, either.
But the problem is that the Akuti's ability
will still trigger.
Still triggers off.
But it's 1 less minion that she'll get to kill.
Yeah, sure. With retribution.
And then we've got to call the pack here from Brilvar. That's going to help even up the minion numbers again.
Yeah. That's going to help a lot. 2 more minions.
Yep. Oh, and we're just going to throw the illusion token away.
And it's going to flip the table.
This is definitely the fun of Tabletop Simulator. It doesn't always behave, but I'm sure we've all experienced that.
And with the third action, obviously, worship and taunt both Akuri and Setaru.
Yep. All right. Well, let's see. So that right breach is still in the favor of the yellow team right now, but it's looking like this is going to be a good showdown once we do the resolution.
Well, it looks like right breach for Qwak is going to turn into a bit of a bloodbath at this rate. We've already seen a Strider die, so now it's a question of who dies next.
That's true.
I think aShun doesn't want to kill anyone else, and doesn't want to waste the cards in his hand to kill another hero other than Strider.
Yeah, I would save up all of the good power cards, and then once she reappears, just spend them all on her and wipe her off the map again.
Yeah.
So Shafati is activated, and he's gonna worship and skirmish.
Shafati's illusion is so beneficial.
Okay. So both Setaru and the lead from the deck.
That would like us to, if we could, just focus a little bit more on lane 1 because they can't see all of the minions.
All right.
So that
I'll move over to lane 1 and cut out lane 2, seeing as it's dead and boring right now.
There's 2 people hanging out over there, not much going on. Whereas the real party is going on over here at Control Zone 1.
All right.
And aShun is there. aShun is a very good player because this turn with Shafati is very, very clever because now both Akuri and Seteru can predict with a skirmish, so they can know if it's a 3-mana card for a lead in this
And the chat
in
can let
this
me know if
game.
they like this view better, so that we can see all the action on lane 1 now, seeing as that's where it's all happening.
Well, chat has thanked us, so it looks like it's better, at least.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, I'm glad I've made Smouse happy. That's an achievement for today already.
I mean, really, if you've done that, I think you might as well just pack it up, call it a good day, and go home.
That's going to end the stream. I can't do that.
Oh, that's a good point. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Okay, so Shillavi is the last hero. Turn 2 for qwak.
Yep.
And we will see. Movement?
She's going for the dome.
Ooh.
He wants to contest the dome.
Okay.
Well, I can't say I blame him.
Okay, a skirmish to Shafati, 0 damage. Then another present, maybe?
Maybe. It's costing him a lot of
No,
cards this turn, though.
another elite from the hand.
Okay.
And now another important thing is that qwak is only has 2 cards in his hand,
Yep.
while aShun has 6 cards in his hand. So qwak is very under pressure right now.
He's
And another
played some cards that have helped him, but it's still going to be... Oh,
Uh-oh.
a time warp,
from Cytherea's Illusion.
and yeah, this is a very, very good move.
We're
And
setting
now,
up.
since he plays during Shillavi's turn, now he doesn't have to attack Breedbug. So at the start of Akuri's activation.
Yeah.
So this is an attack. I don't think he can see this minion because he is in a bush and no one is here. But it's the same. It's the same. Let's assume that he will attack this minion and then kill with Retribution the minion on the bush, so nothing changes.
Yep.
So now he has. Okay, yes, the order is okay.
Yep.
Still okay. So poor Bilbar, said Giacomo. Yes. Okay, he changed his mind. So with the Retribution, he kills his minion.
All right.
The minion on the Akuri's illusion.
Yep. I think with Retribution, it doesn't matter too much. You don't.
Yeah, indeed, they put.
And I think that's what they've just realized again.
Yeah. And now there is a skirmish. You can predict one for the Shafati's illusion.
Yep.
And if it's a 3-mana card, we lead. Otherwise, we will discard the card.
Well, yeah. And at least it lets Akudi get closer to the number 1 objective, just in case of any
shove or
yeah.
Although I don't think she has to worry about a shove with her current positioning, but the predict is definitely the most beneficial part of that one.
Let's see the last action for Akuri. He puts the card on the top.
Okay.
But he's not leading yet.
No, I don't think. I'm not sure he needs to lead necessarily.
Well, he can lead also with Seteru. So
right.
Yep, he does have an activation advantage.
Or maybe it's a +3 since he has to attack Brilvar he wants to use that wants to use that +3 for
Draw
for
it,
attack Breeder, maybe.
He'll end up
Right,
drawing
because
it.
if I've counted
No.
correctly, it looks like.
Ooh, he
Oh,
discards that,
okay.
and then he will he will flip the
Not-
skirmish +3. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh,
Okay,
All right.
this
that's
is a strange move. Didn't expect that at all.
Nope.
no, but I don't know. Maybe he wants the outsider to start pushing the control tokens away now.
Now the thing is that also he has two heroes next to Quack Nexus.
Yes.
So next to Astrida turn 3.
That may be the hidden reasoning for it all.
And then a movement.
Yeah, Astrida, doesn't matter where she respawns. Astrida can be reached by both of those in the dome.
Yeah, and then a movement. And no, it goes back again.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
He has a plan.
He does. I have no idea what that plan is, but he has a plan.
Yep. I guess we're all gonna have to wait and find out next turn.
Okay, so the turn 2 is finished. So we have the big resolution.
All right.
Ooh. Brovar led with his ultimate.
Okay.
And Seferu has a 3. So I think as a 2. Sorry, it's 2 mana. So
Yellow wins by
1, I think, or by 2.
2.
Yeah,
2, I
I think
believe.
he wins by, I think 1.
By 1.
Oh, no,
by
by
1.
1. Yeah.
He wins by 1. Yeah, 4 minions are big.
And here's where
I was-
stacking of tokens is a bit difficult in Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite want to cooperate, but
No.
props to
But-
Tapeworm for getting it to stack in a way that at least works.
Can't wait to play again on our local stores.
Yeah,
Guys.
I did that last night.
Oh,
A friend of mine who recently bought everything, so it's
so number
much easier.
number 2 is a 2 mana lead with presence. So it's 1,
4-1.
2, 3, 4. So he wins by 3, I think. So
Yep.
with the-
And he should be doing a couple of points of tower damage for a card.
Yep, there it goes.
3 damage.
Ooh.
At least
And
that's
he draws a card.
That's helping.
The most
get some
important
cards
thing,
back.
yeah. More card for Quack. And puts the minions where Ekrit cannot reach. In the middle, 3 for both Shafati and Shillavi, but
And aShun
yeah,
had
it's one more
pretty
hero.
good knowledge that he was going to lead with a 3 after predicting it to the top of his deck.
indeed. So we have the Lord of the Ancestors.
All right.
So I think now if he use the Advance and Conquer ability, so he's in a pretty good shape because
Yep.
Quack
And-
can't push damage the tower the third turn.
He can even, if he wanted to, sacrifice his own right lane again and overwhelm with another minion from over there.
Yeah.
I think he will do the opposite. I think he will
Reinforce.
move. Since he move in the middle the control token, he will place a minion from his left lane to his
Yep.
right lane
And then this
to defend the tower.
This is now the juggling act of Tabletop Simulator, is getting everything
Yeah.
in order. Oh.
Indeed.
That minion is not going to cooperate.
Nope.
Yeah. I won't move the minion because I will flip all the table. So
Yeah.
Nothing is worse though than trying to stack the original outsider. That one never wants to stand up straight.
indeed,
Yes.
no one used the old outsider for that.
There we go.
Okay, we're good.
And
And
Giacomo's,
I'm curious to see the third action.
Giacomo's
Let's see.
surprised that Freyhel's pushing a lane. I think
Indeed.
we're so used to Freyhel killing
called
the
that.
heroes with healing.
Ah, all right. So we're bringing the yellow token over to the.
All right, looks like
Okay.
King of Jokes was right, and I was wrong.
Yep.
Yep.
This is why King of Jokes is quite likely a better player than me.
I don't know that, but I played since day zero pretty much since the game came to Italy. So pretty.
Oh,
I
so
only
that's-
played
you
more
have the home
games. Maybe.
country advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like cheating.
Sounds like
Can we get the bidders in here, please? Like this sounds like an unfair advantage.
sounds like they need a 6-week or 6-month hiatus from the game to give the rest of the world a chance to catch up.
I agree with this.
Last October.
Yeah, that's
All right,
that's about 6 months. That works.
Yeah.
So now I think early November. I went with my brother to Luca Comics and Games and took all the game and expansions. So,
All right.
turn 3. And now...
We watch and see if Astrida gets blown up.
Yeah.
Like especially, well, I guess it doesn't really matter anymore since aShun pulled the one hero back. I was expecting a rush right out of the dome, but not anymore perhaps. So we'll see what the plan is. Although I would assume you'd want to get Astrida to a point where she just can't get jumped by everybody. So maybe send her down the left lane.
Well, here's the other thing. Like Akuti, even though she's been pulled all the way back, she can still reach a Strider in either lane, but can also help with both control tokens from where she is.
You're right.
Maybe that's
a
the
good
play.
point.
Is just
Yeah,
to have
good
her
point.
more non-committed, so she can go where she needs to.
Well, the thing is that, okay, aShun is the first player, okay, let's see. Let's see, Shafati, there,
Okay.
and then an attack.
I think.
Ooh,
there?
another +3.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any answer. It's a bit strange for me.
Yeah, but
he's
skirmish.
a skirmish. He's a skirmish.
Yeah.
This is a skirmish.
And
This is a +3 on the skirmish.
Smouth
I don't
is
think he will. I don't think he will swap with the illusion.
no, but here's one way to stop a Strider from going anywhere.
Yeah.
Not so fast.
Yeah. Indeed. I think the only option for qwak now is to destroy his left tower and go for the next.
And that's exactly what Smouth has said in the chat a couple of minutes ago.
Yep.
Yeah, indeed.
Everyone I think has seen the fourth condition of blow up the Nexus as qwak's route to victory here.
Yep. And let's not forget Ricardo is the reason that stat is so skewed, because it's 8% of games, but 25% of Ricardo's games are Nexus.
That's right. I do remember when we saw that in the Discord, because I remember I think I was actually the one that pitched the question about do we ever have Nexus victories?
Yeah.
And Ricardo mentioned, yeah, I get them all the time, and like 3 other people immediately jumped in with yes. That's why the statistics are skewed.
Yeah.
Wait. This is a big play by aShun. He plays not so fast in order to slow Astrida. So now Astrida can't escape too far away. And he declares an attack with Shafati.
He's got a fresh deck to work with.
And no response for qwak, so 4 more damage. Strange. No response, no heal, no disarm. Strange.
Oh boy, I'm curious. He's got 5 cards. Like
He does.
Well,
He's also got 15 cards
he-
in a discard and 12 in a deck, so he might unfortunately not have drawn an answer to that.
Well, he doesn't have to heal right now. He can heal at the end of the turn. So I think he has the heal. Or maybe he has the sacrifice in hand, so he doesn't.
He's
He's not in range with Freyel or Brever.
Chad asks,
I'm gonna take a gamble and say that he's actually holding Astrida's ultimate and may want to play that to potentially exhaust somebody like Cytheru and save himself.
that could be. Chat was asking who's winning now. I would honestly give the advantage to aShun just because Astrida has been beaten once and is already at about half HP now. qwak is certainly not out of the game, by the way, though. qwak definitely has routes to victory.
The blind lead on Shafathi's
Maybe he's not in range with the console token, but I think he has a time warp in hand.
Yeah.
So he can time warp into the dome before the last activation. This is my point.
To answer the chat's ability as well, I think if qwak can survive this turn and get to the end of next turn, there's a chance that he can destroy a Nexus.
Yes.
But that's still, what are we at? 7 enemy hero activations and an outsider away from happening.
And Astrida is 9 HP right now, so he must have so many answers in his hand.
And Giacomo saying the lead smells like Shafathi ultimate. I would love to agree, but Shafathi's played not so fast, so he hasn't got the mana for an ultimate. But it would be quite good to see it.
He has the flux, eh? He has the flux.
Flux can't help with the ultimates. And his ultimate,
right.
And his ultimate was also in his discard pile when he reshuffled and attacked. So
indeed, I remember that. So I think it's just a time warp to go into the dome. Yeah, he has flipped the Shafathi ultimate. I remember that.
Yeah, but he's reshuffled, so there's a very slim chance that he's got it in his hand.
Top deck.
Not so fast. Top deck and ultimate that's going to win the game. That'd be one way to go through.
OP.
Even worse if he's got Cytheru's ultimate from not so fast and a 1 in 25 chance.
Oh.
About that. Oh yeah, if he's got Last Judgment, that's gonna hurt.
Yep.
Great finish.
I have definitely played a Last Judgment before from one Nexus to the other and dealt 15 damage with it. It was a very satisfying feeling.
Wow!
The big meteor from the sky.
The only thing that makes it better is being at 1 HP when you do it and playing Psychic Vampirism beforehand.
Oh,
nice. Nice.
I would have flipped the table.
Yeah, the tabletop simulator has a flip the table function. That's where you just GG, shake the opponent's hand, and then flip the table.
See, the advantage of playing in real life on a big heavy table is your opponent can't do that to you.
That's fair.
But they can throw a box at you. They can
they can throw other things at you, which
maybe.
All right. qwak's moving.
Okay, so movement with Shilavi.
Okay.
Hmm.
What's the plan here? Worship?
Worship and then attack to clear 2 minions, maybe?
Yep, I think it's got to be the minions, because otherwise you wouldn't bother shapeshifting Shilavi until the end of turn, if at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So this is the attack. Maybe an answer? He's not flipping yet. No, okay. Nope. Now he's flipping. Okay, so the minion is quite dead.
Yep.
6 damage. And then the 1+ for the ability Felling Pounce. 1+. Let's hope it's not a -1. No, it's called the fact. So another one is dead. So,
I think qwak's deck is also quite similar in that it doesn't have many -1s in it.
no, only to Bewitch. I think Time Warp.
Yeah,
And not the other.
I didn't
Not so many,
look
yes.
through it too much.
Yeah, it looks like 5 in total, I think, among all 6 heroes.
Yeah,
That's not bad odds of missing it either.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so aShun turn. I think he can use Akrit to attack and lead, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's time to Seteru to go.
No, I think
To go now.
Well, I think maybe holding Seteru, see what Strider does.
Yeah.
Right.
Because otherwise, if he commits Seteru and Strider just time warps to the other side of the Nexus line, it's a wasted opportunity.
Even if you remember that Brilver is shapeshifted, so
Yep.
now it taunts both Akuri and Seteru.
But thankfully, Akudi can't actually legally target Brilvar, so she's not going to be affected.
Yep, indeed. If possible.
Smouts is calling a Seteru ultimate for the win.
Yeah.
I mean, we just talked about that. Rain Judgment down, 15 damage.
Yeah. I mean, in this instance, it'll only be 5, but
Right.
he can get another 4 damage on a Strider. 5 is all he needs.
Yep. And we've seen Estrada take 6 points of damage from one action earlier this game. So.
Yep. It's the massive benefit of mages not caring that you have armor.
That's right.
So, who is going?
I think we're waiting for.
I think Akrit is the safer choice here.
Akudi
Oh, it's going okay.
plays a chasm.
Big
Well,
chasm.
that's gonna free up Seteru.
Yep.
And this is.
Okay.
This is a big one.
Well, it's a
Big
an
chasm.
important thing. Now, maybe it does actually smell like, Seteru is going to try to end the game.
Here we go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna predict that it's a skirmish first.
Oh, is a snow blind by
Shilavi. It's like
Shilavi.
right here.
Yeah.
Which is gonna. There's one of the many disarm cards.
So blind.
So yeah, for those.
This is a very, very good card. You can Zobline through the dome.
It's the same AoE template as Dragon Punch, but the difference is just a lot of disarm.
Yep. That was a good play.
But if aShun has bolts in hand, it doesn't matter.
aShun's skirmishing and he likes the top card of his deck, so it could hurt a bit.
The skirmish is a +2. Maybe game is over.
Let's see.
1 more damage.
For 1 damage. 1 damage. No, only 1 because it's disarmed.
Disarm, yeah.
Also, the skirmish are out.
Here's an attack.
And now the attack.
Okay.
So we just talked about Snowblind and we already forgot about the disarm.
No, the thing is that disarming works also for the skirmish, not only for the attack. Ooh, +1, so 4 damage after, so 2 damage.
Yep.
6. So now.
Oh, that would put her 1.
This is
1 HP with a judgment.
This is
one Shattermind. There we go, 1 Shattermind. for 4 damage.
Oh, hang on.
Okay. Oh, looks like we got a reaction.
There
Here we go.
Nourish.
The healing card.
Okay.
Well, he's safe from disrupt, so we know there's not going to be...
Don't know that because he has the flux and he can play with Seteru.
That's very
with Shafati. Oh my god, if he has disrupting and with the flux.
And it's 3+ damage if he does have it, because of the Seteru illusion.
No, 2+. Only Seteru has the +1.
No, Seteru's ability is...
But he doesn't play
Sorry, it's just Seteru.
With the Seteru, but with the Shafati.
It's alright, I'm just gonna mix up there. But there is
the abilities.
It's alright, it's only 7 AM where I am. I've been up for 2 hours.
Ooh, redirect.
Okay.
Well,
and now
that works.
One way to take the healing away.
Yep. Now the healing goes on either Seteru or Shafati. Maybe no, actually Shafati, because Astrida can't see Seteru.
Right. I think they're both at full HP, so...
Yeah, but it still denies...
Right, denies the heal.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't heal.
Okay.
So
he's gonna...
4 damage.
Oh.
4 damage. And now Nightmares Incarnate to close the game.
It'd have to come from Shafati, but...
Yeah.
Definitely possible. Or there's an Akuti that can also get across this map, then gets stuck.
And remember again, Astrida's crippled with slow, so she's not going to be running away anywhere.
Yeah.
Now a lead from the deck, I think.
I think the
game is going to end turn 3.
Well, I think this is where qwak just waits, because if Akuti comes back out to lane number 1, then Astrida can still escape the other way. But we'll see. Then again, Ekrit can always just kill poor Astrida with an illusion and an AoE blast.
Yeah.
Yep.
We just have to say how aShun will kill Astrida.
Yep.
Not if. It's not if. It's how.
I'm gonna put my money on Ekrit is gonna win barrier to get the kill, and qwak's gonna steal a page from Smouse's book and flip an ultimate.
Well, Smalls is calling for Nightmare to be the finish.
This is a big way to end the game.
Well, if Nightmare was the finish, that would definitely be a bit of a nightmare for qwak. But I'm still gonna stick with pulling a Smouse for the win.
All right. Well, let's see what happens here. And this is always one of the worst feelings, I think, is whenever you feel like you're completely trapped and you're trying, like you feel like you can see a way out, but you're just not sure what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to look at that for qwak and see what can he do to get out of being defeated with the next hero.
Well, hope that aShun disconnects and never play Skytear again.
Wow.
Well, that would do it.
Giacomo still believes in qwak. So
that's right.
Anything's possible.
It's true. Like disconnecting and not returning.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't think the only misplay is that time warp. qwak is played well this game, and the little one for the presence before lead. But other than that, it is a good game.
Yeah. It was very good. Yeah.
The presence was less of an issue. I think the time warp.
Yeah, is the big issue in this game.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
And here we go. Here's qwak trying to push a right breach through still, which is obviously his best way of getting out of this one.
Okay. And then a lead from the deck with movement, attack, and lead from the deck.
Yep.
And now we will see aShun.
All right.
I think he's gonna play safe with Takuti and go into his left lane. This is a yes.
It's definitely a safe play.
This is a safe play.
The main risk this is going to bring, though, is that Freyhel's healing ability may come into play now.
Skirmish. So he will flip -1 the skirmish. No, he's going for the kill.
No, yep. He was predicting the -1 with the Shafathi and flipping the disrupt for nothing.
Okay, the 0 damage, and then.
Well,
in attack. Okay.
He
wants to finish.
Oh.
Okay, so 3 damage.
Okay, unless there's a response, that's net 2 damage.
Yeah. No response. So Astrida is dead, and aShun wins its game. Obstinacy for turn 3. So, well, it was a fast game, a very good game to watch. I think 2 different decks, 2 different styles, one control and one more aggro, and this time aggro wins. So I'm happy to hear that.
Yes. I think the objectives and the outsider choice made for a very interesting game as well. It gave both players multiple different options that they could follow.
Yep. Good one. So I think now we will stream again for the top 16. So be ready to the big part of the tournament, guys.
Yes.
Yep.
So
I
will
lunchtime.
Okay. One last thing to say before the stream ends.
Oh, Yakumo wants us to invite the players over.
Okay. But we are in the.
That's all right.
We are in the whereby, so we have not room to have both of the players here.
What we can do is invite them over, and one of us can just jump out of.
Or we can jump on. We can jump on the Discord.
That's the other option.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how we can do that.
That's all right. Well,
Okay. So we will just go to Discord. Okay. We will join Discord the 2 players.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we can have a chat.
We can go. We can go out of this whereby. Let's go on Discord to.
But actually, you were right that I shouldn't. I should keep with Freyhel.
Okay, guys, we are live now, and we want to have a little bit of post-match. It was a very good match, a very clash of styles, I think, both control and aggro. First of all, qwak, can you tell us a little bit about your thoughts about the game? And I have a little question for you. Why you didn't time warp before the attack?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Okay. So that's a little bit about the game. So.
After we had a post-game talk with aShun, aShun opened my eyes to how to play Freyhel, basically. And I made a mistake that I separated her from the rest of the pack. I should play around her and keep her near the rest of my heroes. So basically, every time they would shapeshift warship, she would heal them. So it will be a bit better to sustain those amount of damage from the mages. I also hesitated because when I saw the situation in my right line, I thought to myself, maybe I should switch the line and try to force the left line to quickly destroy the first tower and try to go for Nexus as an objective, although it will be hard and it would take some turns, but then maybe I will take the focus out of my right lane and I will try to conquer it again, because my deck is built around a lot of like spawning minions cards and like lane control style. So I was thinking maybe I would be able to pick the focus from aShun from the right line to my second line, but I hesitated and it didn't went well. I also think it made when the Astrida was killed for the first time, I know it's gonna be really tough for her. And also when she got slowed, I realized that she is basically in a cage right there. It will be really hard for me to do something with her. And then
indeed, the game at that point was pretty much over. So, guys, Kral or
actually,
you want to ask anything to aShun?
Yeah. So obviously we know qwak played a very control-oriented game for Right Breach. aShun, when you saw the objectives, did you draft to try to go for obstinacy, or was that just convenient when it happened?
No, that's just convenient.
Yeah.
He's the aggro deck, I'm not the... He's the one who's aggro, not me. I mean, I'm the one who's losing towers.
Yeah.
The killing deck. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
this is a mid-range setup, can the bot.
Okay. Indeed.
If he's trying to kill the towers, there is no point to bash my head against it, right?
Yeah.
Astrida is going to generate minions. He's going to play Call of the Pack to make more minions.
Yeah.
I can't fight him on the same level with minions. The Outsider helped me with that. That was very important thing.
Yeah.
It denies me to Tamer. I can do the Tamer with to attack with the Outsider.
Indeed.
But so it's a mid-range deck. If I can't fight you on the lane, I have to go for another objective. That was obstinacy.
Yeah.
That was the only objective open to me.
Yeah, indeed. Great game, guys. Thank you for this one. And I have to thank both Kral, who made all the setup, all the stream. So I hope it was good. And I have to thank also RG Commander to be here. And we will see again for the top 16 of the Skytear Outsider League. Thank you for joining in. See ya.
See yous.
ciao.
Good evening, everyone.
And